Hi, I'm Chris Wilson, the Executive Director, and I just want to welcome you to the Dream Center. Today, we're going to share with you what the Dream Center is, who we help, and how we help them, and just give you an overview of what we have going on here as we help people in the upstate of South Carolina. Our mission statement is that we exist to encourage, educate, and empower people in need with a hand up. Sometimes people do need a handout. We all are going to need help at some point in our lives, but what we've realized is that everything's not an emergency, and if you continually help someone with a handout over and over instead of giving them a hand up, then it really creates more issues and really doesn't help them. So the way we describe a hand up instead of a handout is we limit one-way giving just to emergencies, and then we provide tools and opportunities for people to learn and earn and be empowered to change their circumstance. We want to prevent what we call toxic charity. And there's a really good book called Toxic Charity that we read about 10 years ago, and it helped us to recognize that sometimes when we think we're helping people, we could possibly be actually hurting them because we're helping them to really just stay stuck, and we want to help them climb out of their situation. So a lot of times around the holidays, we have the opportunity to help people in need, and many times people from the community share with us that they're looking for ways to help people, say, around Thanksgiving. And so one of the life-changing, really most defining moments for me as we were starting the Dream Center and as we were learning how to help people was around Thanksgiving. And I'll use myself as an example because I was the person who around the holidays, whether it be Christmas or Thanksgiving, had the idea that I wanted to be a blessing and help someone. So let's just say it's Thanksgiving and you want to help a family in need, so you find someone who's lost their job and they're struggling, and you think, okay, we're going to provide a box of food for them for Thanksgiving. So you go buy a turkey and all the things that go with it, and you deliver it to this family, and in that situation, that is so appropriate. That is the time when we should help one another, when we're in a time of emergency. So that person's super grateful. They're able to have a wonderful Thanksgiving meal thanks to your generosity, and after Thanksgiving, they're able to find another job and get back on their feet, and things improve. But the following year, I'm thinking, okay, that felt so good to help someone at Thanksgiving, so I want to do it again. So I go get the turkey and all the things to go with it. Now, that family's doing pretty well. They've gotten back on their feet. They're not expecting anyone to bring them a box, but I show up with a box and bless them with a turkey and all the things to go with it, and they're grateful. So it feels good. It feels good to be a blessing. So the third year rolls around, and I'm thinking, wow, this is a great tool and a great opportunity for me to teach my children not to be entitled and to know what their blessings are. So the third year, decided I'm going to do it again. So we put the turkey in the box, we get all the things to go with it, and at this point the family's doing pretty well, but they're thinking, hey, maybe we don't need to buy anything to prepare Thanksgiving because that family's probably going to bring it. And we do not disappoint. We show up with the box and the turkey and all the things to go with it, and they're grateful. Thank you very much. So the fourth year rolls around, and it goes a little differently because this time they know I'm coming, and they're waiting for me to get there, and I show up, and they look in the box and say, why is there a ham in this box? We hate ham. You really should know that because you've been coming now. This is your fourth time. We only like turkey. So in that situation, I'm thinking, wow, that's not the response I was looking for, but I'm not going to worry about how they receive the blessing. I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do, and we don't think anything of it. Now, by the fifth year, when Thanksgiving rolls around, I'm not even sure if I want to do it. My kids have gone to college, the nest is empty, and I'm thinking, I don't know, am I going to take the box or not? Like we had the whole ham incident last year. But the problem is, by the fifth year, we're plan A, bringing the box is their plan A for Thanksgiving, and there is no plan B because of my repetitive giving to the same family for the same need. They have now become dependent upon that and entitled that, yes, they're going to bring it, and if they don't bring it, we're not going to eat. So in that scenario, the real problem is not in the one receiving the help. The real problem is in the one giving the help, because we don't recognize that what we're doing in the moment may feel good. It may feel like we're helping someone, but what we're doing is we're making the problem worse because we're helping them stay stuck. We're not giving them the ability to climb out of that situation. We believe that if you can help someone better their life and get back on their feet, that they have a great opportunity to help the next person, because then they can say, look, I've been where you are and someone helped me in my time of need and I can help you, but not in a way that's going to be toxic charity. So the number one way that we help people at the Dream Center with a hand up instead of a handout is we have between 50 and 70 free classes every month at the Dream Center. And when someone attends a class, it's 1 hour long, and there are topics such as budgeting and parenting and Bible studies and nutrition, coping with anger management, coping with grief, sewing, so many topics that can help someone improve their life. So when you attend a class at the Dream Center, you earn 8 Dream Dollars. And those Dream Dollars can be used in so many ways that can help someone who's on a budget, who's trying to get back on their feet. So they can use those Dream Dollars in the general store, which is located here at the Dream Center. They can buy personal hygiene items, diapers, toilet paper, shampoo, toothpaste, all the things that cost so much money from your budget to provide can be bought with Dream Dollars. They can wash and dry a load of clothes with Dream Dollars. They can save their money and not spend it at the laundromat. So what we're teaching is use your cash to pay your rent and your utilities, and use your Dream Dollars for the things that you can. You can also take showers here with Dream Dollars. Sometimes people come in and they're living in their car, and they may need just a little bit of help as they transition, trying to save money to get out of their car and get a place. So these Dream Dollars are a big tool for how we help empower people to get the things they need, but not by doing it with a handout, but by doing it with a hand up. And one of the most important ways we do that is through our Dream Center Resale Stores. So the director of our Dream Center Resale Stores is going to share with you a little bit about how this works.
The Dream Center Resale Stores were created for 2 reasons. Number 1, the Dream Center receives no government funding. So the resale stores were a way to create financial sustainability for the Dream Center. 100% of the proceeds from the stores go to the programs that we have here at the Dream Center. Number 2 is that the stores is the number 1 tool to empower others in need so that they can use the Dream Dollars that they earned to shop at the store for needs that they have. Their clothes, their kids' clothes, furniture, household items. We actually have 4 store locations. We have one in Easley, Pickens, Greenville, and Seneca. And the cool part is that all 4 of these stores take Dream Dollars. We really strive to be set apart in our resale stores, so you will find our stores are clean and organized and friendly. You can even call and schedule a furniture pickup. So just know that every time you shop or donate in the resale store, you are actually creating hope for others in need, and you are changing lives.
One program at the Dream Center that is not considered a hand up but is a handout is our Crisis Intervention Program. Simone Teague has been working with crisis intervention at the Dream Center for over 8 years. She's going to share with you how this program works.
In crisis intervention, our first goal is to relax the client so that they can give us information that we will need to assess their crisis situation. Now, for the most part, our philosophy here at the Dream Center is a hand up and not a hand out. And for crisis intervention, we almost have to throw that out the door, because for most folks that come into the building, we're the first people that they see, because they are here because they're going through some kind of crisis situation. And so in crisis intervention, what we try to do is relax the individual, get them to tell us what they need and what their crisis situation is. And after we assess that situation, we make a plan, and that plan could very well include some of the things that we do here at the Dream Center. We could give them a shower, we could offer a shower, we could offer a hot meal and other food to sustain them over the next several days. They are in an emergency situation, and basically that's what crisis is all about. It's not something that is going to be prolonged. However, we do provide information on those ministries here at the Dream Center, like our classes, which may help them to be self-sustainable. There are other ways in which we can help the individual through their crisis situation. Sometimes it may mean job assistance or housing assistance. And those are some of the things that we see most regularly, is folks who come in, they're homeless, they need a place to live, they need affordable housing, and so we can provide assistance in all of those areas. But the one thing that we really want to make sure that our clients leave with, we can't help everybody because every situation may not be an emergency, and it may be, but we'll help them in any way that we can, but we will always send them away with the knowledge of Jesus Christ. We are going to show them the love of Jesus. And so that is who we are here at the Dream Center. We want to share the love of Jesus. And we also, in crisis intervention, we want to help them get through that emergency situation or that crisis that they're in.
The program at the Dream Center that we are most known for is called the Opportunity Village. This is a one-year homeless shelter program for women and women with children that was developed by the Dream Center. So we have on our campus a village of tiny houses. So we have 21 tiny houses and a resident manager house where women and children live for 1 year. When they come into the Opportunity Village, the first 16 weeks, they cannot have a cell phone, they cannot have social media, they don't have a job or a car, and they come into the program to work on getting healthy, mind, body, and spirit. So during that first 16 weeks, the ladies as well as the children see a dentist and they see a doctor, they get mental health counseling, they go to the YMCA and exercise. We look for mentors for the kids, and they really focus on becoming healthy. After 16 weeks, they enter into what's called Discovery. So during Discovery, they're working on getting their GED or going and taking some college courses or getting a certification. We start talking about job readiness. How are you going to support yourself when you graduate from the program? And for the remainder of the program, they're in Discovery. After 1 year, they graduate and they're given the opportunity to move into what's called the Bridge program. Now in the Bridge program, they are living off-site in a 2-bedroom house, but they still have their financial coach, they still have a care coach, and they're connected to the Dream Center for support and resources. This helps them for a second year as they transition into self-sufficiency and are able to get affordable housing and move out on their own. When residents move into the Opportunity Village, they attend classes. They have an action plan that we call an individualized success plan that they follow for the entire year that they are with us. They're able to accomplish their goals specifically set by them and their team. They work with a financial coach, they have a care coach, we have a licensed social worker that works one-on-one with them every week as they take steps to reach their goals and follow their plan so that they're ready to graduate. Now when they graduate, they have a savings account, they have an emergency fund, they've worked on their credit, they have worked on getting a driver's license, and upon graduation, they have the opportunity to even earn a car with Dream Dollars. So we have people who donate cars to us, and we use those cars as a tool to help them upon graduation have transportation and a way to get to and from work and to live independently. So the residents of the Opportunity Village each have their own tiny house, and they live there, but inside the tiny house there's just room to sleep and shower. So everyone has their own space, but their living space is inside the Dream Center. So we have 2 community rooms inside the Dream Center where they live. They may watch TV or hang out just like you would at home, but this is their living space and it's not open to the general public. This space is just for them. Another program of the Dream Center is called Project Sew. This program was developed to teach people the skill of sewing. There are a lot of opportunities and jobs out there that need people who know how to sew, but that skill is not being taught in school as it once was. So this sewing lab is open to the general public for classes, as well as the Opportunity Village. We do require that all the residents of the Opportunity Village learn how to sew, even if it's just as a hobby, not necessarily for employment. It is important to build their confidence and learn a new skill. Another important program of the Dream Center is called the Santa Shop Assistance Program. So we work with Pickens County in Anderson District 1, Seneca, which is in Oconee County, and also Greenville County, to assist families who need help at Christmas. So in partnership with these schools, we take referrals from the school guidance counselors, and parents are able to earn the assistance they need for their children. So the way it works is if a parent has one child needing help at Christmas, they have to take 4 classes. If they have 2 children, they take 6 classes, and it goes up from there. So once they have taken all of the classes that are required, they receive a Santa Shop voucher that allows them to go shopping in the Santa Shop. There they are able to shop for their entire Christmas. They're able to get a brand new pair of socks, a brand new pack of underwear. They're able to get a stocking that's been filled specifically for their child, and they are able to really provide their entire Christmas for all of their kids. This is an incredible opportunity for people to be able to experience the blessing of providing for their own kids instead of receiving a handout at Christmas. This is a very, very popular time for people to want to give handouts because it makes us feel good. But this is also a great opportunity to help them experience what it feels like to earn the gifts for their kids, to pick out the gifts for their kids, and to be able to shop for them. We have wrapping paper, ribbon, scissors, and all the things provided for them to then be able to go and wrap their children's gifts so they have everything under the tree, no stress, and they're ready to provide for their kids at Christmas. One of the ways that this program really helps the schools, it takes the burden off of the guidance counselor. So once they send us the referral, then we are able to then get the parent connected to the classes and also go through the process with them. This is also how we get people to continue to come to class throughout the year. They may start coming because of Santa Shop, but we want to engage with them and help them to learn about the Dream Center and all of the opportunities to earn Dream Dollars and learn through other classes through the year. So much of what we do is dependent upon volunteers, whether it's the Santa Shop program, our resale stores, crisis intervention, teaching classes, mentoring a child, helping with childcare, helping with maintenance issues in the facilities. There are so many opportunities to get involved by volunteering, but there's also opportunities to get involved by being a financial partner. Whether you give one time, or you sponsor a special event, or you give monthly, every dollar helps us. Whether you donate to our resale store or you shop in our resale store, just by donating or shopping, you are helping to change the lives of our local friends in need. Thank you so much for joining us.